Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Iqbal Gumasa and I'm from TBI 5C. So I'm going to explain about the history of Indonesian curriculum. So I'm going to explain about step by step how the government replaced and repair our curriculum from the first curriculum until now, until we can have the perfect curriculum as we can see today. So, do you want to hear what I'm explaining about? Let's check it out. For most of our society, perhaps most of them generally do not know in detail how the history of curriculum used in the education system in our country. The understanding is generally limited to understanding that the curriculum used in school today is curriculum that has never changed. In fact, Indonesia has made several changes to the curriculum used so far. So, I'm going to briefly describe to the chronology and implementation of the education curriculum in Indonesia since Independence Day until now. The first, the 1947 curriculum. This was the first curriculum since Indonesia's independence. Changes in the direction of education were more political, from the orientation of Dutch education to national interest. At that time, Pancasila was established as the principle of education. This curriculum is also called the 1947 lesson plan, but was only implemented in 1950. Because this curriculum was born when Pancasila in Indonesia was just independent. The education taught emphasized the formation of independent, sovereign Indonesian human character and was equal to other nations on this earth. The focus of the 1947 lesson plan did not emphasize education of the mind but only education of character, awareness of the state and society. The second, the 1952 curriculum. The presence of this curriculum is a refinement of the previous curriculum by detailing each subject so that it called the 1952 composed lesson plan. This curriculum has led an Indonesian education system, such as every lesson is connected to everyday life. The subject syllabus shows clearly that a teacher only teach one subject. The third, curriculum 1964. The government again refined the curriculum system in 1964, called the 1964 Education Plan. This curriculum was characterized by the government's desire for people to gain academic knowledge for proficient at the elementary school level. So that learning is centered on the Bangkawardana program, namely moral intelligence, emotional, artistic intelligence, and skill, and cycle development. The fourth, the 1968 curriculum. The first curriculum in the new Orde Baru, political in nature and intent to replace the 1964 education plan, which was imaged as a product of the Orde Lama. This curriculum aims to form a true Pancasila man, strong and psychically healthy, increasing intelligence and cycle skills, moral, character, and religious beliefs. The 1968 curriculum is manifestation of a change in orientation towards the pure implementation of the 1945 Constitution. Characteristically, the content of the subject matter in theoretical, not linking to factual problems in the field. The emphasis is not what material is appropriate for students at each level of education. The content of education is directed at activities to increase intelligence and skills and develop a healthy and strong psyche. The fifth, the 1975 curriculum. The government then refined the 1968 curriculum In 1975, this curriculum emphasized education more effectively and efficiently. According to Mujito, director of kindergarten and elementary development at the Ministry of Education, at that time, this curriculum was born due to the influence of the concept in the field of the management MBO. Teaching methods, material, and objectives are detailed in the procedures of the development of instructional system. So, known as lessons units, which are lessons plans for each unit of discussion. The sixth, the 1984 curriculum. The 1984 curriculum promotes a process approach to expertise. Although it prioritizes the process approach, the goal factor is still important. This curriculum is also often referred to the 1975 exchange curriculum. The position of student is placed as learning subjects, namely from observing something, classifying, discussing, to reporting. This model is called the Active Student Learning Method, or CBSA. The seventh, the 1994 curriculum. In 1994 curriculum, the government updated the curriculum in an effort to integrate the previous curriculum, especially the 1975 and 1984 curriculum. However, the combination of goals and process did not seem to be successful. As a result, there was a lot of criticism because the student learning load was considered too heavy, from national and content of curriculum to local content such as regional language, art, regional skills, and others. The eighth, curriculum 2004. In 2004, the competency-based curriculum, or KBK, was launched as a replacement for the 1994 curriculum. A competency-based education program must contain three main elements, namely the selection of competency according to specification evaluation indicators to determine the success of achieving competencies, and learning development. So, KBK has characteristics that emphasize the achievement of student competencies, both individually and classically, oriented to learning outcomes and diversity learning activities. Learning activities used varied approaches and methods. Learning sources are not only teachers, but also other learning sources that fill full education elements, such as multimedia learning and internet, etc. The ninth, curriculum 2006. This curriculum is almost similar to the 2004 curriculum. The prominent difference lies the authority and its preparation, which refers to the spirit of the decentralizations of the Indonesian education system. In curriculum 2006, the central government sets competency standards and basic competencies. Teachers are required to develop their own syllabus and assessment according to the condition of their school in region. The result of the development of all subjects are compiled into a set. So, this curriculum is also called the Education Unit Level Curriculum, or KTSP. And the last, the 2030 curriculum. This curriculum is replacement for the KTSP curriculum. The 2030 curriculum has three aspects of assessment, namely aspect of knowledge, aspect of skills, and aspect of attitude and behavior. In the 2030 curriculum, especially in learning materials, there's material that is streamlined and material that is added. There's streamlined material seen in Indonesian, social studies, civis, etc. While the added material is mathematics. Curriculum 2030 is still in effect and implemented in Indonesian school until right now.